This is my honest opinion. You can publish this if you want.
Okay.
About the issue of slavery. There are different types of slavery throughout history.
You know, when a Karen starts talking about different types of slavery, you know you're in for a good show. Let's hear it. Go off.
Sex slaves.
Oh, do you not know, Anne?
I just want to review the scripture.
Well, I just thought you would know these things. Like Genesis 34:2, when Simeon and Levi murder and ransack a whole area, take their livestock, take their wives.
Okay.
They plundered everything.
Genesis 34:2.
First, we see in verses 27 through 29.
This Bible-thumping protester was confronted by a bystander on her bigoted beliefs about abortion. And more often than not, these situations break down in almost the same exact way, with Republicans getting schooled on a Bible that they know nothing about. She is ultimately left speechless after a brave bystander is able to pull up receipts. And it's not to say that the Bible is evil and should be completely disregarded as any sort of valuable text. But the fact of the matter is that too often, that text is used as some sort of divine justification for denying people's basic human rights and privileges. When the truth is that mortality rates are higher when abortion rights are restricted, which is to say that banning abortion, or at the very least demoralizing it with this nonsensical rhetoric, doesn't make it happen less. It just makes it more dangerous. But that is not even on this woman's radar, who can only imagine the horrors of that type of limitation unless she's confronted by it directly. And even then, they're speechless.
How would you feel if some dude raped a woman and then took your daughter as a sex slave as punishment? Is that cool? Because that's what God commanded. Would you be like, yeah, that's fair, whatever, God's just?
Let me look at the whole story. Just a minute.
Okay, I'll give you a minute.
Yes, please, honey, take several minutes. I know the story of the Christian God is a confusing one. And it is your right to be confused and to have any beliefs that you want, right? Freedom of religion. But the problem comes in when Republican extremists like Marjorie Taylor Greene use this as an excuse to condemn their Democratic counterparts for being some sort of religious haters.
It's about, number one, hurting religious freedoms and attacking Christianity. Number two, setting up campaign attacks in the next election, because this is how the Democrats work.
But this is simply not true. Progressives actually uphold belief in the freedom of religion and the freedom of speech more than anyone, especially against the likes of those of Marjorie Taylor Greene. At the same time, we also fight for other protections, other liberties, like abortion. Because the freedom of choice is also a part of our commitment to the world and to the people who have an inalienable right to dictate what happens to their body. And we don't give in to the hate-filled rhetoric of religious zealots who are trying to oppress women based on some justification they've extrapolated from a centuries-old book. And Marjorie Taylor Greene seems to think that a lot of people agree with us. So much so that it has Republicans convinced that this is some sort of political trick.
The reality is, guess what? Sadly, abortion is legal in every single state in the United States, even though now it's been given to the states to make up their mind on their own abortion laws.
But that's the thing, Marjorie. This is not a ploy. This is just people standing up for their beliefs, for their rights. They care about the right to a sovereign body. They care about protecting those rights for other people, for women, for people with uteruses. And in that way, they become progressives. So keep having your marches, because we will keep showing up. This is Adrian Costa, The Breakdown. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and check back for more videos. See you guys soon.